An hours-long debate in Irving about the future of the old Texas Stadium site. Tense discussions focus on plans for a casino, resort, and arena. Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. Despite vocal opposition, the project got its first green light. Planning and zoning leaders voted to rezone the old Texas Stadium site at Highway 114 and 183 to high-intensity mixed use. The plans will now go to the Irving City Council for a vote this Thursday. Fox Source Lori Brown live in Irving. Lori, good evening.
Clarice, the narrow 5-4 vote happened after 7 hours of tense public comment.
Dozens of Irving homeowners made their voices loud and clear. They said they don't want the city to give the okay to a resort casino and arena as pressure grows for Texas lawmakers to expand legalized gambling. Most of the land near the old Texas Stadium site is owned by the Sands Corp under the leadership of the family group that also owns the Dallas Mavericks. Speculation is this might be a way to lure the Mavericks to relocate.
The American dream is not about having a row of slot machines nearby. It's about owning your own home.
Chief among concerns raised an increase in crime and addiction.
We're talking about more than just money. We're talking about the fabric of our community, our relationships, and our spiritual well-being. Yes, there might be short-term financial gains, but what about the long-term costs? Increased addiction, broken families, and a decline in community values.
Residents also argue traffic is already bad enough. Enrique Mann is an AC technician.
I know that I don't want gambling in my town, and that I don't know if you've done much driving on Loop 12 at 6 p.m. on a weekday. It's rough out there.
Planning and Zoning Commissioner Terry Pritchard argued the development would bring increased tax revenue to the city.
Well, how is this going to affect our convention center? Or how it might affect Toyota Music Factory? The old saying, a rising tide raises all boats.
He says Sands Corp has pledged to provide funds to the police department.
Our police department will be supplemented and will receive some of the, I'll call it grants from you guys, from the hotel, to strengthen them along with our first responders.
A representative for the company argued their Singapore location has been very lucrative.
We've been very fortunate in our products that we have a very high occupancy, both in Singapore, where we run 97% almost year-round.
But residents were not appeased.
The Sands Corporation will protect their own property and wash their hands of anything that happens off of it. The great officers of the Irving Police Department and the taxpayers of Irving will be forced to deal with the problems the Las Vegas Sands Corporation causes.
What we are opposed to is the false narrative that job creation and financial independence for Irving must necessarily include a destination resort casino.
Neither the Dallas Mavericks nor the Las Vegas Sands Corporation have confirmed if they would move the Dallas Mavericks to an arena built at this Irving site. Right now, the Mavericks play at the American Airlines Center, which is owned by the city of Dallas. This now moves to the Irving City Council for a vote this Thursday. Clarice.
Lori Brown live. Thank you.